I'm gonna be doing a makeup challenge. We're gonna be doing the dollar store makeup challenge. Today couldn't have been a better day to film this video. One, it's really crappy outside. It's been snowing since late last night. My car is no good in the snow, so we weren't going anywhere today. And I wasn't seeing anyone important. I'm kidding, I didn't have to work today, so today was just kind of a perfect day to have off and to film this video. So I had gone to the dollar store and I tried to pick up everything that I would use in my everyday makeup routine. Now let me tell you, girl, the dollar store that I went to, the makeup selection was maybe a 2x2 square on the wall. They really didn't have a lot to offer, so I'm really not working with a lot here, but we're gonna see what we can do. I have some eyeshadow palettes, I have a liquid liner, I have one brush, which I'm including in the challenge. I'm only able to use this one brush or any brushes that come with the palette, so these ones do come with like that little godforsaken. We have some powders, we have some other eyeliner, so let's just get started. So excited that I'm also breaking out because we don't have a primer, so that's that. Alright, so typically I would start with my primer, but moving past that, I found this foundation. Now I think this was the only foundation that I found, and there was maybe 3 shades to choose from, so I got the lightest because I'm pasty. But this is from Sassy Chick. It's makeup foundation. So we will give this a try. Ooh, dirty, my favorite. Okay, it's coming out. Okay. And because again I have to use the brushes that I was given, there's no beauty blender, so we're probably gonna have to blend this out with my fingers. I haven't used my fingers to apply any sort of makeup in a very long time. So I'm just gonna try to dot it, or like I'm really trying this challenge. I've actually not personally watched any other makeup challenges, so I don't know how everyone else did truthfully, but I'm really gonna try here. And I can tell this foundation's a little bit on the sheer side, that's why I'm applying so much, but I have a little bit left on my hands, but we're just gonna start to, oh my god, my skin is screaming. I'm so glad that I was not looking for a BB cream, because that's exactly what I got. This is so unbelievably well, I mean, I don't want to say it doesn't have coverage because it does, but it's making my face look so wet. And that's exactly how it feels. I'm just gonna start rubbing it in like a moisturizer, because I'm applying a tinted moisturizer to my face right now. Which, if you know anything about how I like to do my makeup, if it's not cake girl, get that dessert out of here. Everything awful. I don't even know. I'm trying to think, because I bought this stuff a while ago. Okay, I do have a bronzer. I don't have a concealer, which would have been my next step. This is awful. The feeling of this is just terrible. It's not it's not even drying. Look at how wet and shiny my face is. I'm gonna try to keep working this into my skin, but this is just, you should be ashamed of yourself for even trying to call you makeup. Okay, well, it does have coverage. I will give it that, but it is so uncomfortable on my skin right now. It almost is burning. Like right here, I kind of feel a little bit of tingling, and I don't know if that's supposed to be happening. But like, I'll try to cover my lips a little bit, because I sometimes do that with my foundation if I'm wearing lipstick, but like my lips are still there. What is this? Okay, so it's drying a little bit, but it is it's shiny. Thank God dew is back in, right? Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay, like I said, next I would be going in with concealer and usually brightening up the under eyes, but that's just not gonna happen because we didn't have any concealer. So we are gonna go ahead and try to bronze my face. The bronzer that I found was from LA Colors, and this is in the color Baked. I can't remember what kind of selection they had for bronzers. I think they maybe had 2 shades, so I tried to get the lighter of the shade, but I can tell you right now that this is way too dark for my skin tone. So we're gonna have some pretty gnarly contour, and I'm looking at like the eyeshadow palettes as potential. There might be a highlighting color in here actually. Before we touch that bronzer, I kind of want to go into this. This is from LA Colors as well. It's a 6 eyeshadow palette, but there's this highlighting shade right here. I'm gonna attempt. I can't keep a straight face while applying this to my skin because it's literally just bringing out my wrinkles. It's settling into my skin so bad. And I would usually put some concealer. I couldn't even think straight for a minute. I'd usually put some concealer. Oh shoot, I just dipped my finger in the dark color. Screw it. I would put a little bit on the center of my forehead and a little bit on my chin as well. And what the hell, we'll go for a really glam look. So I'll put some on my Cupid's bow. And we're not highlighting here, this is concealer, girl. Back to the bronzer. Luckily, this does come with a brush, but I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this bronzer, which already has a ton of fallout. Awesome. And I would usually start, God, I would usually just get through this, girl. I'm still trying. I'm still really gonna try. So we are, there's no saving this. We are going to try to bronze up our face. So I would normally take a cream contour and apply it where I'm applying it now, and then later I would go back over and try to blend it out with a powder contour, but this is what I got. So this is what I'm working with. So I would normally start by chiseling out my cheekbones, or my cheekbones. Oh my God. I'm looking like a freaking robot. My skin doesn't even look real. I don't think the camera is even gonna do justice to what it looks like in person, but this could literally be like a look. if I was trying to go for this look, this like, I'm freaking hollow. Okay, we're gonna just keep on bronzing. So this bronzer is great for applying a lot of product in one area and then just not blending out. So if you're looking for that, I recommend it. Okay, we are trying to bronze up my forehead a bit, and I just like to add, I usually keep it, you know, like super close to the hairline like that. I don't have a very big forehead, so I don't typically contour to try to shrink it in. I just kind of try to give that natural glow we're going for. Of course, I would bring it onto my jawline because we don't want this to look weird or anything, right? Okay, we are done with bronzing. We have our glow. Next, we are gonna go in and fill in our eyebrows. So for that, I feel like, okay, I did grab some eyebrow sharpener. So this is in the color dark brown. It comes with 2 little pencils here and then a sharpener, which Mama's gonna hold on to the sharpener, that's for damn sure. Unfortunately, neither of these brushes come with a spoolie, so we won't be using one, but thank God they're, you know, sharpened to perfection, right? All right, I am gonna attempt to fill in my brows. Typically, I would brush them down at this point, but with a spoolie, I can't do that. So I'm just, wow. Okay, that's, I'm glad that this is almost not creamy at all. It's like a weird mix between a pencil and a cream pencil. It's like tugging like a normal pencil would, but it's going on kind of creamy, but not like super creamy. It's a very bizarre combination. Ugh. And then I usually go underneath my brows and give them shape down here as well. through the middle of my eyes. I extend my eyebrows out a little bit farther than where the hair naturally stops. So I'm just filling it in here. And then subtly, I'm going to add a few hairs to the front of my hair, front of my eyebrow. Brows are done, so we're moving on to eyes. Now I picked out a very dramatic pair of false lashes, which I was surprised that the dollar store even had it in general. But we have, oh no, I have some pressed powder. I have to set my face. Hang on. So this is from Color Mates in the color Natural Beige. And truthfully, I have no idea if this is even gonna come close to matching my skin. But we'll give it a try and hope that there is a sponge included in this, which, oh, that is odd. It was like right on the back of the packaging. Oh. So we open it up and then, okay. That's not, it doesn't match my skin tone at all, but the texture is not terrible, and it does come with a teeny tiny half mirror. But we will take this little sponge. This is peach. I'm not even sure. I usually would because I use a translucent powder to set my concealer, but I don't want to use that there because it's just gonna turn pink. So I'm just gonna set our, this is more of a blush. Oh my God. This is, I really was freaking trying, but at this point, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying, but I really don't think there's any saving this. Maybe we can go back into our bronzer brush and try to, This entire time I haven't been able to keep a straight face. Oh my God, it looks like I got just sunburned. Oops. Well, I went from Bronze Beauty to the Red Lobster. That's enough of this powder because I don't even know what else to do with it. Alright, let's move on to some eyeshadows. So with my eyelashes and the lipstick that I'm going to show you, I'm going for a dramatic glam look. So I have two palettes to work with. The first one I showed you with the 6 colors. This has some really nice taupey colors. We have some really sharp fall-ish colors. And then I have the second palette which only has 3 colors. But it has kind of one really coppery color, a kind of golden copper color, and then a light peach color, which I may end up just using for a blush because they had no blush. You have bronzer, but you don't have blush. So I guess I'm gonna start with our highlight color, which we also use as a contour color, and I'm gonna apply this all over the lids, and this is just gonna act like our eyeshadow base. And then we will apply a little bit underneath our brows for a highlight. I did find one brush, literally one brush at the dollar store, which was from Wet n Wild, which is a fluffy crease brush. Thank the makeup gods for this because I needed some sort of light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, can't get you open. Fluffy creasing brush, I guess. And I suppose we'll go into this kind of peachy corally color here, and we will apply this in our ooh, wow. I am impressed about how actually soft this makeup brush was. I was kind of expecting coarse brushes, but I actually don't think Wet n Wild has that terrible of brushes. I mean, they're cheap. They're not gonna last you forever, but ooh, after how we've been doing so far, I'm pleasantly impressed. So we will blend that out. It's actually blending quite nicely. Then we will find our lid color. So I think we'll start with this palette, my handy dandy fork. We'll start with this palette, and I'm gonna take that gold middle color and I'm gonna apply it all over our lids, and I'll use the brush that was given to me in this palette. Okay, Not terribly pigmented, as you can imagine, but it's not bad. The color is showing up immediately, which is always a good thing. And I'm just bringing it halfway into our lid, so I'm not even covering the entire lid, but we're gonna try to go for an ombre effect. Well, I guess we'll go into that second. We'll go into this bronze color here, and I'll just use the other side of that brush. And I'm gonna pat this on the outer half of our lid. That's it, we're going for a grunge look. So I'll apply this all over the outer half of our lid and kind of sweep it into our first color so they're ombreing. And you can always go back into that lighter color and kind of go back and forth. Make the two colors ombre into one another. Darken up the look a little bit. We will be going into, I guess I'll do a combination of both of these two darker colors in this next palette. And I'm gonna kind of go into my outer V here, and I'm just using the side of the brush, so not the flat side, but literally if you turn the brush on its side, that's what I'm using to create that V, bringing it up into our crease a little bit. Then using those two same colors, I'm going into the flat side, and I'm just going to kind of flick it into our lid color. So we're still really keeping it close to that outer V shape, but just to make it ombre a little bit into our two existing colors. Going back into our fluffy brush, I'm just gonna take the lighter of the two colors that we just used and sweep it again back and forth in her lid, but I'm not gonna bring it up as high as we did with that peachy color that we used in our crease, because I still want that to poke through. Like it matters, but hey, we're doing this, we're making this happen. The eyeshadows aren't terrible. I was just not impressed with the Phase products whatsoever. But we're just going to sweep these back and forth, kind of soften up the line a little bit. Under the eyes, I want to keep it a very, very grungy since we have that look going on. So I am gonna go into our original lid color, which was on the first half of our lid, and taking the same fluffy crease brush, I'm not even tapping it off at this point. I am going to sweep that color completely underneath our lower lash line all the way to the tear duct, and I'm actually going to kind of sweep it low because I'm going for that grunge, so it's okay to go a little bit low with the color. It'll actually help to hide my purple under eye bags that the foundation didn't do anything for. Then we are gonna go in with, what should we go in with? We're gonna go in with, again, that second to darkest color that we used, and using the smaller brush that we have because I want to keep it closer to the lash line. So I'm just going to sweep this back and forth, but we're keeping it real close. Still blending it out a little bit so it kind of creates that smoky effect. Then I'm gonna go back into our brow pencil, but the one that I didn't use for my eyebrows, and I'm gonna line my waterline. I don't have a liner that's not liquid at this point, so. Oh, okay, and this really doesn't show up very well, so press hard and hope not to hurt yourself. Now for the scariest part of our eyes, we're gonna be going in with some liquid liner. So this is from LA Colors Ultra Fine Tip. And I am going to attempt, and I do mean attempt, to recreate my wing liner that I wear all the time. Okay, the brush isn't bad. It's actually very similar to the brush that I use on a daily from, I use Hard Candy, which is also very inexpensive. But I am going to pray to Jesus and then begin this eyeliner. Very runny, very, very, very runny. I feel like I'm applying black water. And the brush is a little too long. I like the flimsiness of it because it really helps you to get a nice curve, but it's a little, because it's too long, it's a little hard to handle. And I'm definitely gonna have to go over it again because it is not very pigmented whatsoever. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're doing this. We're making it happen. Ooh. I'm actually pulling this off. Okay. Not only was that painful and extremely tedious, the product is not good at all. But, hold on. We managed to pull it off. I managed to still do my wing liner. I mean, it definitely comes out a lot better when I'm using my, oh, and that got a lot thicker. It comes out a lot better when, you know, I'm using the one that's my favorite, but hey, I still did it. We do have some mascara. So again, from LA Colors, this is the Get the Look Eyes Mascara in black. So we have this teeny tiny little mascara, which, I mean, hey, if it's good, I'll just throw it in my pocketbook. Okay. This brush though, and there's so much product on the end of it, that is crazy. All right, we will apply 2 coats of mascara to both my bottom, my top and my bottom lashes. It's this little extra mascara on the end of the brush that's screwing everything up. Even the I cannot wrap my head around this. Even the mascara has no pigmentation to it. It's driving me nuts. Because truthfully, like, makeup is so expensive, and like, I know drugstore makeup may not be expensive to everybody, but not everybody can afford that. So if somebody can only afford to go to a dollar store, like, they're not even getting decent makeup. That's really upsetting to me. So we're moving on to fake lashes, and I may have to cheat here a little bit. I don't know if it comes with lash glue, but this is from ColorMates. Okay, first of all, how do you spell eyelashes? No, like, I'm dead serious, because I think they won't even take the time to get the packaging correct. Can you read this with me? 1 pair of eyelashes and adhesive gel. Well, at least it does come with the gel, so we won't have to cheat here at all. It comes with this itty bitty little, how the heck am I supposed to, oh my gosh. It's one of those ones where you have to turn the cap around and like poke a hole in it, but I can't even poke a hole in it. I can't even use tweezers because I didn't pick any up at the dollar store. I didn't even think of it. But we have these big old dramatic lashes, and we'll just go and put on our glue, which is still not coming out. Are you kidding me? I've like squeezed it flat at this point, and there's still no glue coming out. This is the biggest joke I've ever seen. I didn't even expect. Is there any freaking glue in here, or is it all air? I swear, I'm like squeezing it like you would oh my god, now it's coming out. Can someone please? I didn't expect myself to get like genuinely upset about this, but this is freaking Elmer's glue. It's not even, I can't even spread it. You guys have to see what's going on right here, because I mean, I can't even. Oh my god. It's like completely dried out. Let's attempt to stick on our lashes, even though I'm not even sure if this glue is gonna stick, because nope. Now I look like, oh my god. Okay, I wanted you to be able to see the lashes, but I don't even think it's not even stuck to my face right now. The glue just, it won't stick, so why even bother, honestly? Let's just finish up with blush, please, because I can't really. That right there is as good as it's gonna get, and as good as I'm willing to make it. All right, for blush, we will be taking that other light peachy color, pink color from that palette. I'm just going to use my finger to try to apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. Lastly, we will do our lips. So I picked out this color called Black Orchid from ColorMates again. And it comes with a lip liner pencil, but the lip liner pencil is translucent. I've never in my life seen that ever. So I'm not expecting it to work well, but let's just give it a try. So I will, okay. No color, so I have no idea where I've applied it versus where I haven't. So I'm making a good guess. Okay, and it is so dull now that my lips are scraping against the pencil. So now that I think my entire lips are lip lined, I'm gonna go in with the lipstick itself, which is like a really nice, like almost dark brown. Alright, the lipstick wasn't very pigmented the first time, but after going over it a couple times, I mean, got some decent pigmentation. But I'll tell you right now, this ain't gonna last going through your front door. So this is the final dollar store grunge makeup look. I hope you guys did enjoy watching me struggle getting through this. And I'm out of focus. It doesn't even want to focus on my face. Oh my god, that is that is awful. Coming from someone who does makeup literally all the time, I struggled to get something that looked half decent. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. I look absolutely crazy and I need to wash off my face. If you did enjoy, please go ahead and show me by leaving a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss any new videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!